Good morning, sir. Today I am going to present my assignment on Mini ATC lexical analyzer and recursive discriminant parser implementation implementation using C language. This project demonstrates how compiler performs lexical and syntax analysis using automata theory and context-free grammar concepts. Let me proceed with the introduction. Introduction. A compiler translates the high-level programs into machine-level instructions understandable by the computer. In computer design, the first important stage is lexical analysis, where the source code is divided into meaningful tokens. The next stage is syntax analysis, where the parser checks whether program follows grammatical rules. This project demonstrates the both phases using simplified language called Mini ATC. Uh, then let me go with the problem statement. Problem statement of the project is to design and implement a lexical analyzer and recursive discriminant parser for Mini ATC language. The system should identify the token correctly and detects the error efficiently. This helps in understanding how compilers process programming languages internally. Then objectives Objectives of the project are: first one, to study the lexical analysis and token recognition, to implement the finite automata concepts for identifying the identifiers and numbers and to keywords and operator, etc. To design a third one, to design a recursive discriminant parser using context-free grammar to to detect the lexical and syntax errors effectively, and Mini ATC language. Let me proceed with our Mini ATC language. Mini ATC language. Mini ATC is a simplified programming language designed mainly for the education purpose. It contains only basic programming structures such as declarations, assignments, arithmetic operations, and the print statement. Because of its simple structure, it is very useful for understanding how lexical analyzer and parser work internally. Next slide. Con- uh, next slide. Context free grammar means CFG. The parser uses the context free language and grammar rules to validate the program structure. For example, every program starts with the begin and end with the end. Declarations follow the format like int id. Assignment follow like id is equal to expression. Expression may contain operands and operators. These grammar rules helps the parser to verify whether program syntax is correct or not. Next, implementation. There are two major parts. One is lexical analyzer and recursive descent parser. First implementation consists of two major modules called lexical analyzer and recursive descent parser. The lexical analyzer scans the input character by character and generates the tokens, and the parser then checks whether the sequence of the tokens follow the grammar rules of the Mini ATC. The system also performs error handling for invalid characters uh, and syntax mistakes. Next, code explanation. Code explanation next. This is the program mini etc program using C language. Uh, the program begins with the standard C header files stdio for The program begins with the standard C header files such as stdioh for input output, string h for string operations, and character checking for C type dot h for character checking, and stdlib for dynamic memory allocation. Token storage. Tokens are generated by the lexical analyzer are stored in the array called tokens, and the variable pause keeps on the current parsing position. And lexical analysis next reads the inputs character by the character and identify the keywords, identifiers, numbers, operators. Then last parser functions are the xpr means the parser is implemented using recursive descent parsing. Each grammar rule is represented as a separate function. For example, function xper handles the expression, factor function handles the identifier and numbers, stmt handles the statements, and program validates the entire structure. This modular design makes the parser easy to understand and maintain. And at last match function. The match function checks whether the current token matches the expected grammar or symbol. If the token does not match, the syntax error is generated. See, this is our program. Our program we have given simple input mini etc input. See, generated tokens are this, and it is a valid program. Thank you.